Oh man. Uh Good night or good afternoon. It's 7:30. Yeah. I'm like taking my 10-hour break right in Rincon, Georgia by the Walmart. Yeah, let me tell you what I've been doing. I've been asking out on the computer. I've been entertaining myself for the video game. I had to. Before that, something serious and very disgusting was on my computer. I found out some documentary films. I started from the DC Sniper and I worked my way through a bunch of women that was attacked by serial killers, and then it leads all to Jamaica. That they said they got some kind of, I forgot the name of it. It's some kind of religious ritual or something. I don't know. They got a whole mess of tourists that's getting killed in Jamaica. And I just downloaded it, man. I downloaded the documentary from. Well, I'm gonna get to this part. This is the most important part, but anyway. Yeah, what's been happening in my own backyard, man? I can't believe this. It was in 2017. They had this female that is a Hispanic or white. She's like a no, she's kind of Hispanic. She went on vacation, and I think it was Montego Bay or I don't know, Kingston or something. She said, no, wait a minute. The author, the commentator in the background, the guy with the English accent, he said her throat was cut. No, she was partially decapitated and her spine was severed. No sign of sexual assault. And they said the accomplice might have been two females and one guy. I don't know. And then they had another one, a transgender, transvestite. Like a, you know, half female, half guy. Yeah, that one's Jamaican. And he also got murdered because they don't tolerate that kind of thing over there. But man, I've been in the hands of certain bitches that I used to work for. Them savages. Yes, I drove trucks for them when I was unemployed, when I was homeless outside. I was kind of, curious about what I was doing. It seemed like I had to bring this up because I've been through a lot of savage brutality of my own. I nearly wound up dead myself because I was in the hands of them. I didn't know nothing about them. Craigslist will lead you to that. When you're desperate, looking for a way out, yes, that's where I went, Craigslist. That's the reason why I got that curse in return. I mean, I put up with it. I got by, but I had to quit more than a couple of times. I couldn't last that long. Yeah, them immigrant owner operators, you better stay away from them. They're savage bitches, man. They will chew you up and spit you out. You could be another dead body. You might not be as lucky as I am. If you don't have the stones or the smarts for it, you're gonna wind up a dead corpse yourself. But you know what? I guess that's my first time conjuring that one up. And not to mention, way back in the years, I know I mentioned this before, when I was like 5, 6, and 7 years old. When I was a small boy, yes, I was there. I know I mentioned this before, but I'll go ahead and say it again. Back in them days, like around the mid 1970s, I used to roam around. I used to roam around and linger away from the neighborhood with just just me by myself, no adult supervision. I never had no adult supervision when I was a kid. I used to linger and get lost a couple of times. I couldn't find my way back home. It would take like almost 2 hours for me to find my way back. It looked like mom didn't have no problem with me lingering away from the house, but I wasn't old enough to do that. And earlier before that, I used to roam around in my underwear and my t-shirt outside. I don't know. I must have something protecting me, I guess. And not to mention, when I'm a grown man at the age of 36, 35 years old, when I was in Houston, Texas, right after I moved to Houston, Texas, I was trying to get away from Hurricane Rita. And my minivan broke down in the back roads of Texas where the pine trees are at. And I got picked up by two guys. And those were total strangers. And they introduced me to the house trailer, and they introduced me to the pots, pans. They introduced me to the kitchen. They showed me where the bedroom is at. I slept in the bedroom. They showed me towels, washcloth, everything. I was treated like a king, man. So all I could say is that I'm just warning you. I could have been in the hands of serial killers right there. I was in the hands of total strangers that were totally different from me. They weren't the same skin shade as I am either. I would like to censor that part. But me as an able-bodied man and working out just about every day and, keeping myself in perfect, powerful condition, I guess. Me and my trusted buck knife with me, and, I didn't have to worry about them because them guys seemed pretty alright. They seemed pretty nice. And I handed one of them my cell phone, and he said, he was talking to my brother, and he said, don't worry about it. Your brother's not being kidnapped or nothing. He was talking to my other brother. So, I got lucky. My minivan got towed to their garage. They fixed it, and I came out free. So, it's like I went through hell throughout my years. All right, I'm gonna try to cut this short because I'm supposed to be like studying something private, and I planned on leaving 11 o'clock. I'm right next to Savannah, Georgia right now. I did get my rest already, but I still might have to rest again because I don't feel like driving. I don't drive in the evenings or daytimes, really. I made it. I scaled, 400, 300 miles? No, I scaled 500 miles this morning. I left, what was it? North Carolina? Yeah. I left the top side of North Carolina and came to Savannah in about 5.5 hours. Yeah, I did pretty much. I drove without stopping. I didn't rest. I didn't get out the truck. I didn't stop the truck at all. The truck just kept moving 500 miles straight. 480 something miles, really. I didn't rest. I got slightly tired, but I kept going. I dodged cars and everything. Trucks, everything. I did not rest. I was desperate to get a paycheck, man. You know about my crisis that I'm going through. I told you that I haven't been getting a paycheck in 4 months. Plus, I mentioned my last highest paycheck was $1,300, and then it started going lower. It started going down to 500, then 300, then 200, and my last paycheck was 128. So guess what? I mounted a comeback. Yes, of course, I remember I stopped for 1 week to get that oil change situation fixed. You remember the video that I had that 756 brand new oil pan? That plastic original stock oil pan for these Cascadiers. You remember when I told you I spent $756 because Love said that they couldn't change the oil because the drain plugs was abused and all that. All right. Well, it seemed like, man, I got lucky. Even though I stopped for 1 week just to pay attention to the truck. All right. It sure took a while. I went like 4 more weeks, almost without a paycheck. Guess what I just saw on my pay stub? This is my pay stub from yesterday. Stub. It's like tomorrow's payday. My pay stub come out on Wednesday. I got 1,571. And it said it 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I can zoom in. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got 8 different sections, probably 9, 8 or 9 different. Damn. Another one, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It said 1,571.27 8 times, 9 times. When it shows that, that means that's your original paycheck. That's not a minus. Minus is when you owe charges. That means it's coming out of your check. So that means you got zero balance. Or maybe you might even have $75. But when it's scattered all over the pay stub like that, that means it's going into your bank account. And so it is. Of course I knew it was coming, because let me tell you how I mounted a comeback. This is how I survived. All right. Wilton, New York, to Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. That's when it was soggy and wet. I did 373 miles on that load assignment. So I get paid 1.75 a mile. And now the next one, Columbus, Ohio to Columbia, South Carolina. 513 miles. 150 a mile. That's because in the 500. And then the next one, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania to Kentucky or something, 573. So you're looking at 2 medium ones, a small one, and 1,000. Pretty much you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually, you're looking at something like 5 load assignments that's kind of medium, but that 980 is actually 1,000. It's close to 1,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is good enough. As long as I got 5s in there, and 1, 3, and 1,000, that will make it past $1,000. And so I did. And here's the next thing. The fuel purchase. Let's see how much I did. I'm not crybabying about a check now. I'm crybabying about the the $128, the $300, the $500, and the $0 twice. So I didn't really make no money after the highest last. The reason why I said the highest last, the 1,300, I'm referring to the fuel economy. The fuel. Excuse me. Let me back that up. The freight shortage and the fuel economy is combined. It's double the consequence against us. Well, lease purchase concerning the fuel economy price, the fuel price going up, plus, that's what makes it worse on my side, or us lease purchase. So it's like the freight shortage that my DM was talking about. It's hard to get a load here and there nowadays. Yes, he mentioned that. That and the fuel. Well, how come I made a regular paycheck just now? And I'm even saying to myself, according to what I'm doing right now, this is my last load assignment going towards Saturday. Right now, today is Thursday. I got another 900 and, hold on a second. I got me another 981 from Savannah, Georgia to Wilton. It's the same exact load, same exact miles, just like same exact pickup location, same exact destination, just like this paycheck, and I'm doing it right now. I'm doing another Savannah to Wilton right now, except I got their trailer. I got the pre-planned trailer hooked up to my truck right now. So I'm planning on leaving. Oh yeah, I even asked my DM, how early do you think I could drop this? Because Wilton, New York, the Target in Wilton, they're saying they got strict schedules. I can't just, I want to deliver this one before midnight Saturday so I can squeeze this last load assignment and get a bigger paycheck. That's how it works. And guess what? My counterattack actually worked. So this one went according to plan. I knew it was going to be above 1,000. I didn't think it was going to be that high. Hold on for a second, man. This asshole out here making noise with that damn car. Oh, man, I hope they ain't got no fucking yo-yos on this motherfucker right now. Cause I ain't to no move play shit games with us. Last time I was here at the spot, they got two assholes acting crazy. I gotta make sure nothing ain't happening to me. I wish them fucking bitches would go somewhere else, man. They're pissing me off. Bunch of dickheads in the parking lot. I caught one doing a 360 in the parking lot when I was bobtailing. And I just bust a U-turn and went back in the other direction, man. I didn't want my truck getting messed up. Anyway, man. Oh, hold on for a second. I forgot. Excuse me. I apologize for that. You see, right now I'm trying to hear what's going on inside of this truck. I want to make sure nothing don't mess with me. And I could hear some kind of noise right now. Anyways, man, before I was rudely friggin' interrupted. Man, I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, let me just skip that part. Let me go to the other side. The fuel. Let's see what the fuel was like. That's revenue. I want to check out. All right. So far, most of the way, I spent 4, 6, 1, 4. You could say close to 5, 6, 5, 6, 1, almost 5, 6 again. How much total charges? 3,000. Total escrow. Is that a charge? No, that's chargeback. Hold on a second. Let me scratch it down. Bobtail insurance. Let me see. Lease payment. Third-party lease payment. You know what that is? That's a weekly truck payments. $641.67. Hey, wait a minute. They said the cheaper the truck, the lower the price. I don't know. No, that's not true. If you start out brand new, you just stop paying the same price. Fuel purchases, $2,393. Damn. Yeah, I know. That one scared me because when I used to bust like 5 load assignments before all this freight shortage and this fuel price happened, I used to max out what? Close to $2,000 like 5 times. And then my fuel purchases used to come up to like what, $1,500 and probably $1,900, almost $2,000. It's a little bit over $2,000, man. It's like $400 over. So I actually maxed out gross due on a $5,200. Fuel purchases deducted, I guess, and everything else. So it lands on $1,571 for myself. That's my total paycheck. And it's going to my last four digits is my ATM card. That's my bank account. Man, this is about, let me tell you something, man. It's like, it's one of the best things that have happened to me. It's like you come out of the fire and you go into the water or something like that. When you got things going your way, you might get spoiled in a certain direction, and then you get some blows and punches, you start suffering, and then you come back again. Man, it's a sweet feeling. I'm serious. 1,571. It's about time. My last highest paycheck was $1,300. Now it's $1,500. But the highest I've ever made was $2,500. Pretty much. I cheated on that one, but I sucker punched down the system and I did it. I ain't gonna do it that way anymore. I'm gonna play by the rules this time. I could hear shit going on right now, and I don't feel nice about this. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't like them bitches out there. And you know what? Savannah, Georgia is one of my worst enemies. Savannah is my worst enemy. This ain't Savannah really. It's right next to it. I never fuel or go to a truck stop in Savannah. They got a couple of them. I just discovered a brand new location of mine right here near Wilton. I just discovered a Love's truck stop that's so decent. So anyway, I don't like Savannah, man. I don't set foot outside. I don't go nowhere. No store, no truck stop. Just the customer. The customer location and go to Wilton, New York. I don't fuel anywhere out here. I don't touch nothing out here. I don't mess with Savannah. I hate it in the worst way. I hate just about Georgia anyways, but it's like I'm traveling to that Flying J that's in South Carolina, way like 80 miles away from here. That's where I usually go right after I come out of Savannah to go to New York. My first fuel stop is 80 miles up. Yeah, this is it, man. It's like I forgot. While I'm here entertaining myself, listening to music videos and playing that game, all of a sudden I discovered my email. I said, I almost forgot. I was fixing to shut off the computer and go study. All of a sudden, I said, oh yeah, I forgot. I got to check my email. I got to check the pay stub. And guess what? I found a perfectly regular sized paycheck. 4 load assignments in 1 week. And I got 1,700. Thank God. But the next one, let's see what's in store for the next one. All right, tomorrow is payday. Whatever I got in my bank account is going to come back up. I'm sorry this video is kind of confusing, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you what my game plan is. All right. Let me tell you what I had in mind, what I've been asking my DM. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find something. I'm going to try to remember where I was. As a matter of fact, let me check out the date. I'm trying to start at the beginning. The beginning of this week. All right, Saturday, the 1st. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Back that up. It might as well be Friday the 22nd. All right. Start at the 23rd. You see, the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 6th. Today is the 27th. Otherwise, that wouldn't be highlighted. And then you see where it says Thursday. And then tomorrow is Friday the 28th. Then Saturday. So, start at the 23rd. See if I could find it. Man, I should have put it down. Wait a second. Hold on. This is 573. Here it is. I'm looking at it because I wrote it down right here. London, Kentucky. Nah, this is last week. This doesn't count. I'm not looking for that. I already got that one taken care of. We're looking at 19. Hold on a second. Columbus, Ohio. Nah, this is not it. Because it's already on there. I'm looking at it. That's not it. Maybe it's this one. As a matter of fact, it should be. I think. Wait, hold it. Just a second. Now it's starting to ring a bell. I remember. Yes, at the beginning of the week, I did something like 1,000 miles. Here it is. Myerstown, Pennsylvania, Somerville, South Carolina. Man, this must be it. Let me double check. 318. No, that's not it. I know I did, like, yes, I remember. So that means I'm doing 2,000 miles in one? No, I'm doing 1,000 miles twice in 1 week. And then I did what? 300, and now I just did a 4. Man, I should be seeing $2,000 next week. I should be seeing $2,000. Let me double check. If I see 1,500 right here, I should be seeing 2,000. I must be getting a blessing, man. Hold up, I'm double checking. I want to make sure I don't screw up. This is not it. This should be it because I remember I put that on. Hold on a second. 1, 2. Yeah, I had that intermediate pickup. Yeah, I did the tires. I remember. It's catching up to me. So yes, I remember. This is pretty much 1,000 miles, empty and loaded. Yeah. It says 971, but it's really 1,000. Yes, I remember. That's at the beginning of the week. What is this? I did that early. I think I got that done on the 24th. Yes, I remember. All right. 24th starts right there. 25th. Let's see what the hell came is that. All right, this is one load assignment. All right, I did 300 here. I think I was coming down through the island. Was I? Yeah, I remember. Nestle water. Yes, I loaded up in Pennsylvania. It was halfway loaded. I'm just jogging my memory, that's all. And yes, this is like 360 or something. Okay, that's 2 load assignments. And the one I just did early this morning was RPM. Here it is, Dollar Tree. Of course, I remember that one. This is what? How many miles? 489. That's close to 500. That's 500. I got 5 here. I got 3.5 here, and I got 1,000 here. Let me see, 1,000. I'm telling you the exact digit. I'm just giving you an estimate. It's really close to 1,000. 1,000, 3.5. I hope I got it good. Call this one 500, and then now I am on this one. This one hasn't been done yet, so it's 1, 2, 3. All right, I guess it's another 4 load assignments then. I'm doing less load assignments and more money. I don't understand that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I usually do 5. I used to do 5, and I would max out 1,500 or 2,000, usually. But now I'm making 1, 2. I'm making less one load assignment less. I'm doing 4 load assignments instead of 5, like what I used to do. In 21, last year in 21 or something. And now I'm doing 4 load assignments, and I'm maxing out $1,500. And the fuel price is high. Oh, I think I know what it is. It might be it's that thing. It's that surcharge payment or some crap about us lease purchase drivers getting paid empty miles, because with Western Express they never used to pay us empty miles anyways, but now they're paying us some kind of, I don't know what it is. I forgot, man. I'm sorry. I apologize if I sound like a dumbass, but I really know what I'm saying though. Well, this one blows me away a little bit, but you know what? It's better than none. I don't need to find out that much. I don't need to know what's behind the what that much. I got what I wanted, yes. This is 5 load assignments. Let me see, 1,555. Let me see if I got this right. 5. I got that one. This is the one I'm on right now. I just hope nothing will happen to me. Pretty much close to it. 1,000. This is 5. This is This one's up there. It looks like I'm gonna get the same thing, I guess. Actually, both of these are 1,000. 5 and 5 is close to 1,000. That's two. So that's 2,000 miles, and that's three. That's close to 400. This one is 1,000. It's pretty much the same thing. Look like I'm getting the same paycheck, man. Yeah. It might be a little higher than this one. I'm thinking. It's like 500 miles on this one. It's pretty much 2,000, man. Yeah, it's 2,000 again, all right. Yeah, 2,000. It seemed like, you know what I think? It's gonna be close to the same amount. I think this week's what do you call it? This week's pay, which is going into next week, is gonna be either a little bit higher or a little bit shorter. That's all I could say. That's all I could tell you. According to what I just saw, it's pretty much gonna be like close to 1,500 again, maybe 1,600. I don't know, somewhere about that. But that's not too important. All I gotta say is, man, it's been, I don't know, 5 months. I have not seen a real paycheck. My last highest paycheck was 1,300. Now it's 5,000 plus. 1,500 plus. Excuse me. So yes, it's about time. I knew I was gonna do that because I've been praying to God about that, man. I've been getting on my knees about that. And that's what it is, yes. I do have something in mind I would like to keep my mouth shut about. I ain't saying shit to you all. Bitches them that's messing with me on the highway ain't that easy to deal with. They ain't gonna mess with me that easy no more. I turn this bitch into a monster. I ain't saying nothing. I'm keeping it to myself. Nah, I just lightened the load. I got my prayers answered again, twice. Nah, there's something about this truck that I don't want to talk about. I'm gonna keep it to myself. Nah, it's like I deserve a blessing, man. It's not the best in the world, but all right. Let me skip the little Comedy Central here. I'm not really supposed to be in a nice mood, and I never was. It's just that I'm only experiencing a relief. That's all. I'm just trying to spit in the devil's face, telling him that I ain't his victim. So anyway, this is what's up. I just mentioned 2 or 3 things. All right. The next one, I don't know if I could show it to y'all, but anyway, let me tell you the situation with me with the least, what do you call it? The own authority thing. Yeah, it's like I'm getting close. This is the evidence right here. I'm getting close. It's like what I could do is I can easily burn myself right now. My escrow should be small. I didn't even remember to check that. I forgot. Hold on a second. Unsettled balance forward. I'm not so good at locating my escrow, but all of this stuff confuses me, man. Nah, I'm looking for it. Here it is. Escrow charges not included in charges deductible. I don't understand this. Total charges. Chargebacks. I don't know. You know what? The only way I could find out, I'd have to contact my DM. He's the one that told me. The last time he told me my escrow amount was $1,400 out of $10,000. Western Express total escrow is $10,000. He said I got $1,400 in it. In my bank account, I have enough money to cover it. I just don't want to say it on the air. I don't know what might happen to me. Yes, I got enough to cover it, all right. I can cover that. I also need enough money to get the personal insurance for this truck so I can take this truck and go own authority. So this is what's happening. With this 1,571.27 paycheck I'm getting tomorrow, that's good enough to add something on. But I want to back myself up at least $4,000 extra. And then, if I don't have enough patience, within a very short while, maybe within a 3 to 4 week span, I might just cut away from Western Express and still have this truck with me, even if I didn't pay for it. And I'll still pay them. They said I could still pay for it and quit this job. And then I'll be on authority. But the thing is, the scariest thing for me to do is to just dive into danger that fast. I gotta feel my way out because it's my first time doing this. It's my first time going on authority. And I haven't started yet. So this what's up. I got my EIN and LLC active right now. Just now on LegalZoom, I just discovered. Hold on a second. Let me back out of the paycheck for a second. Just now, I think that's it right there. I'm not too sure if I want to do this. But anyways, I'll go ahead and I don't know. Yeah, they sent this thing to me in the email, and it seems like I didn't finish it, or maybe I didn't start the business yet, so they thought they were just waiting on me to start, and I wasn't ready yet, so I finished sending the information in. They started asking me questions about where's my business address and all that stuff. But anyways, yeah, I got that in the mail yesterday. So this is what's happened. I'm stuck with the EIN and the LLC active. It's just that my business hasn't started yet. I just need to fill out the final application, but I can't do that yet because I don't have my personal insurance for the truck yet. Even though I have the money to buy it right now, I don't want to do it. Western Express is asking for their escrow amount. I got to pay the balance of the escrow. I guess I'm assuming 8,500, 400, 8,600 then. I got to give them the 8,600 and then I can take this truck with me and go about my business. Plus, if I decide I can quit this job, yes, which I'm planning to do. So that's all I'm waiting on. What I'm really waiting on is I need to stash up enough paychecks to cover that escrow money because I'm not going to burn my ass out and leave myself broke when I go feeling my way out and I don't know nothing about own authority. Or if some situation comes up with this truck, like if I lose another tire for some reason, or who knows what. You know what I'm saying? The truck is in perfect shape right now. It's used now in its experience. It was brand new. I started out brand new with it, and I did a damn good job keeping up with it. So it's like all these tires have been on this truck since the last 8 months now, without a blowout, not even an air leak or anything. Yes, I did pick up a nail and I lost one, but I paid for it out of my own pocket. Oh yeah, let me add this one tidbit. The reason why I'm seeing $1,500, well, you see that oil pan? You remember that plastic oil pan I showed y'all? You know, the brand new oil pan? I know I did a video at the Freightliner in Tifton, and y'all saw what it looked like. It was spotless, brand new. You saw it. It looked like it was like 4 feet long. Well, can you imagine if I let Western Express do that, or Freightliner, taking Western Express account and to pay for it. You know it's gonna brutalize my escrow. You know you ain't gonna see no $1,500 there. Forget it. It's gonna get worse. I learned a lesson from them. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all want to do lease purchase with any company or maybe this one, because my brother said it doesn't matter. When you lease purchase, try and fix the damn thing yourself. Please. Instead of you letting them fix it for you, all they do is mess you up worse. I would try not to risk. I'm gonna try and restrict myself on the F word, But this thing is, I have a way of like explaining, expressing my feelings. I don't really like using those words, but I don't want to get into no controversy about my religion or anything. I'd rather keep that censored. But I'm saying these are the most disturbed set of bastards they're not the most, but it's like, there's all kinds of crap in this that you're not going to want to have done to you. Don't let Western Express or Freightliner fix your truck. Like, don't let them pay for it. It's more like, you should have done what I did. When I was a company driver and I was driving that 2017 Volvo from I picked it up in 2019 when I first worked for this company. My first truck was a 2017 Volvo, and that one was all right. That one put money in my pocket. That one, it took care of me through thick and thin. It didn't really break down at all. It didn't break down. It was used. It had over 3,000 miles. 300,000 miles. It was like close to 400,000. That truck did sweet. It was all right. I never complain about it. Minor stuff happened. That's normal. Like the fuel filter started packing up. I'm running that truck pretty hard. But yes, my paycheck was usually $500, $600, and $700 mostly. That's a company driver's pay, not lease purchase. But now since they moved me into this truck, I fell in love with it. I decided to buy it, so now I'm leasing it. So I'm having fun with the truck, but the consequences are brutalizing me and tearing me apart. So now it took me a while for me to find my way. I hate these bitches in the worst way, I swear. I can't stand them. Excuse me. But I learned better not to let Western Express fix this truck for me. I'm not talking about the mechanics. Yes, of course I don't want them to touch it. That's one part of it. I don't want them to pay for it for me. I don't want Freightliner to pay for it from Western Express either. If I'm gonna get this truck fixed, I'm gonna buy parts from Freightliner, or if I want Freightliner to do a diagnostic test and fix this truck, they're gonna fix it all right. Like if I got a cracked windshield because some rock hit it and they have to replace it, I am paying for the windshield I'm about to show you right now, because I can't prove the evidence any better. I'm gonna see if I could censor this one. Pretty much it's either one of these. Let me tell you what happened. My oil pan money came out of this one. I don't know about this one. I think the airline, the brand new set of airline hose, that might have came out of this one or that one. I don't remember. But definitely, yes. That $756 oil pan I'm paying for, it came out of this ATM card for sure. And the labor. And the extra tire that I picked up a nail at, because one time I had to pull over on the shoulder and kind of use a bathroom. I must have picked it up. I don't remember, but anyway, that's normal. But it's been like 7 to 8 months I have not lost a tire, except just one right now. So all of that stuff, I took care of it out of my own pocket. I bought 9 jugs of oil, 10W30 Valvoline, and Shell, Valvoline and Pennzoil. I had Love's throw all of my Walmart oil inside of this engine. Plus, I took the oil pan money out of my ATM card right here. And I had Loves put the oil pan on. Freightliner did not put it on. Loves put Freightliner's oil pan on my truck because I did it my way. So now all of them charges got knocked out. I start knocking them out. So now I got a $1,500 paycheck. I'm pretty sure, since even though I did spend, what was it, 600? See, let me tell you why I'm so cautious and serious. It's like, I'm sorry, this video went past 30 minutes. I didn't think it was going to go that way. I'm going to tell you what I've been doing to keep track of my fuel purchases. It's like, this is what I've been doing. Hold on for a second. Is it this one? I think it's that one. Damn light ain't even high enough. Come on, man. Nah, this ain't good. Yeah, something like that. Make the light brighter. It seemed like I've been writing down. It's like when I'm at the fuel pump. When I'm pumping fuel, I write down what's on the screen, the digital meter or whatever. It's like on this date, $95 for what? 17 gallons? Yeah, that's just a pinch just to get me somewhere. That's not really what I want. Hold on a second, man. It's better than that. It's more like this. I wasn't too exact, but it was $500, 89 gallons, something like that. 101, 17 and a half gallons. Let me see. It's like I'm trying to write down ahead of time, even though it is on my pay stub. I like writing it down anyways because I could keep track of it before the pay stub come out. But you know what? That's what's happening, and it should get better. I'm keeping them all away from my truck because you know what? It's not just the paycheck I'm after, which is really true. Keeping them from fixing this truck and effing up my escrow so I won't go on authority. It's more like it's doing my paycheck a favor even better. But at the same time, it's doing two things anyways. It's not just doing one favor. It's also stockpiling, it's stashing money away in my escrow. So when I need to go on authority with this truck, the escrow is going to be less. That means I'll have more money in the bank account to save. So it's actually doing three things then. It's doing three things for me when I take money out of my personal ATM card. Whether it's this one or whether if it's one of these. Out of my debit card, I'm paying for parts on this truck. That's how it goes. It's like I'm behaving like an owner-operator, not really a lease purchase driver. I'm behaving more like something higher than an owner-operator, like owner authority. Like this is my personal merchandise and I'm just doing some kind of charity business or something, or who knows what. I'm behaving like a wild man. That's what it is, and it's working. I ain't following these set of bitches, man. I don't like them. I can tell you that. They're too gory and too disgusting. They frighten me. But they're worse. They oppress me in the worst way. Them and the entire system in the United States. I don't care. I'm not ashamed. I'll sprawl it out all over the planet if I have to, man. I ain't got nothing to hide. I don't feel like hiding. It's more like I'm past disgusted. You might say it looks like I'm coming out of the hole, so why am I complaining? Why you bitching in the morning? I ain't got no choice, man. It's like I still got a thorn in my side, man. I can't help it. I can't believe I'm going through this crap. Nah, it's not just financially. I'm tearing up behind the wheel. All of my tendons and ligaments inside of my neck is ripping up. So it's like, it's like I'm just trying to keep myself in better shape, man. So I'm kind of stuck going with this right here. Not just because of truck driving. I just want to look and feel a certain way anyways. I got all of that. I showed you all of this already. This, and of course, I did show you what's underneath the bunk bed. I don't need to show you them dumbbells anymore. But you know what? I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting this video to go that long. It's now 50 minutes. It seemed like I had more than a mouthful to talk about. But you see, I'm dealing with a bloody war right here. I'm dealing with I'm dealing with an ugly fist fight. I'm at the skin of my teeth. You might say it looks like I'm crawling out the hole. I hope so. I hope it stays that way. I'm gonna just have to dive into that I don't know, that book some more, I guess. I don't want to really say nothing, but I don't know, man. It's like, I was kind of in a good mood, but now I feel, I don't know. All right. I guess I ain't got no business, I ain't got no business really complaining, but I still gotta get pissed off, man. I'm still disgusted. I can't believe, it's like, I can't believe this is real. Yeah, it's grossing me out, man. I don't like it. Well, I'll say, before I end this video, I'll say the best thing I need to worry about, keep them paychecks coming, keep my planned counterattack coming, like, I'm gonna just go ahead and keep doing what I'm doing. I know I'm in a pitiful, scary, nasty, ugly, shitty situation, but all I could say is that I already got my EIN LLC active. I'm just waiting for the personal truck insurance and Western Express escrow. And stashing away a couple more paychecks. Not much though. I'm thinking I want to keep it $1,500 if I can. I don't care if I see $1,000. And I don't care if I see $1,200 or $900. Keep it somewhere about $1,000. At least another 4 or 5 weeks, and I'll feel satisfied. Because I'm doing a pretty damn good job keeping this truck in shape for so long. Since the time it came out of that Freightliner shop in Pompano. All I had Western Express done with, they just changed the parameters. That's all they did. Like the engine idle shutdown and the start switch. The automatic and manual start switch is free. It's free to do that now. And the third thing I had done to it is, I don't feel like saying nothing, so forget about it. Yeah, just to lighten the load. So, all I can say is, I'm gonna just go ahead and focus my attention on keeping them paychecks intact like how I just did it. And, that's when I'm gonna knock out the escrow and the truck insurance probably in 1 day. And guess what? Oh yes, fill out the application. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. It's gonna take 20 days for it to kick in. I forgot about that. I might as well just go ahead. I don't know. Yeah, that's the hard part. I gotta figure out how to do that. Alright, hold on. Before I cut it off, what did I do? Here's the part that kind of scary. It's, which one do I do first? After I gather up the money, of course, yeah, I could take out truck insurance right now. Take truck insurance out first, then fill out the application. And then after that, wait 20 days, or what is it, 20 something days? Yeah, wait 20 days or so until, the authority application kicks in, and then pay Western Express the money. Pay Western Express the escrow money, and then I'm done. But I can't tell if I'm going to quit them that fast or if I should wait a while longer because I don't have no background experience doing own authority. I can't tell what kind of situation I'm going to run into. I would say I'll go ahead and cross my fingers and hurry up and leave this friggin' truck company that fast. I might get a blessing there because them is a sick curse. I really can't stand being on this. I can't stand being in no company's hands at all. I don't like being in the authority's hands. All right, man. I'm not gonna wear myself out too much. I gotta do my thing and get up and go around 11 o'clock. So if I got anything else to say, I'll say it. All right, nice talking to y'all. I'll check y'all later.